But let me talk about GNS real quick. I know I've told you about this stock. It's now around $1.60. We were talking about it at 38 cents. I'm going for it. I'm going for retirement with this thing. The setup is absolutely insane. Again, no financial advice, but it's around $140 million market cap. They own 148 Bitcoin with a plan. Just this week, their stated goal was 1,000 Bitcoin, but now their stated goal is 10,000 Bitcoin. So that was announced at their corporate meeting. So instead of 1,000 Bitcoin accumulation in 6 months, they're going for 10,000 Bitcoin accumulated over 12 to 18 months, which is, $1 billion. And again, they're valued at 140 million. They own a resort company that is already located in 100 different countries, and they're creating these things called Genius Cities. So what GNS does, they're a Bitcoin education AI company that now, has resorts that they're going to create these things called Genius Cities for people that visit. They were naked shorted like GameStop. Drastically. Their stock was at $98 in 2023, and like I said, it went all the way down to 30 cents. So you do not battle as a CEO a naked short lawsuit for 2 years, drag the company through the dirt, get devalued all the way down if you don't have evidence and you don't think you have a chance at winning. Well, again, in April, the company voted to buy back 20% of their shares. And this week, the vote went through where they gave the CEO, Roger Hamilton, 100%. They voted he has 100% control on the buyback. He can buy back 100% of the shares whenever he wants to. And again this week, they announced a $1 billion at-the-market offering at 9:30 once the market opened. So they were playing the algos. So they announced a $1 billion at-the-market opening. That means issuing shares that if you're a shareholder, you're going to get diluted. 25 minutes after the announcement, they delayed it with no reactivation date listed. So that means in that 25 minutes, they were able to trap all the shorts that thought $1 billion at the market offering was about to come into the token, and they delayed it. So now there's no dilution coming, and they have 100% control to buy back 20% of their shares whenever they want. Later that day, they bought 1 million shares, or 7% of what they can buy back, at $1.30. So again, that's not all. They also voted that any settlement they get from these two massive lawsuits, they also have a RICO case for $750 million, is going to be split 50% with the shareholders and 50% to buy Bitcoin for their Bitcoin treasury. So the first lawsuit that's going to be filed in the next week or two, as of 2023, it was around $500 million. The lawsuit for, they had to sell all their Bitcoin. They had 400 Bitcoin. They had to sell all their Bitcoin, all the legal fees, everything. Was around $500 million. Well, they've kept track for 2024 and 2025. And with Bitcoin's appreciation, they expect a new filing to be around $1.2 billion. So even if they settle for $1 billion on the first lawsuit, that's that's 50% to the shareholders, 50% to buy Bitcoin. That ends up being a $7 dividend per share as a one-time payout for supporting the company through this hard time. So if they end up winning this lawsuit, and obviously you don't fight for this long and have this much evidence if you don't think you're going to win, that means they're going to be a dividend. It's trading at $1.60. So even if they get half of that, that's a $4 dividend. That stock has to be $4, right? So again, I've deep dived this. I've fully researched this. You know me, I only held one stock, MicroStrategy. I don't believe in taking risk. I believe in calculated risk reward. So again, not financial advice. The facts are the facts. I live in a fact-based world, not an opinion-based world. And just buyback of the stock alone will be huge for 20%, let alone they have a Bitcoin strategy to get 10,000 Bitcoin. They're a resort and AI play with Bitcoin education. So, if you haven't checked out GNS, that's going to be the Hoge pump. If GNS goes, I'm taking Hoge to a 50 million market cap myself.